Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to the Grand Cross video, and today is what, the 4th now, so we're going to do a monthly tier list. It's actually been almost a year now since we started doing this, what, 11th month now, and you know what, this week was going to be kind of dead, because we were supposed to get Assault Medias, and now he's not here, so we have to deal with what we have, but to be fair, the last update, so this Tuesday, we did get 4 new characters, so it's going to spice up the tier list quite a bit. And obviously the main addition, which will be the Archangel, Sario, and Tamiel, which is probably the better units to get in the game. So we're going to go everything. So on screen now, you can see the tier list from last month. If you want to watch the last video, you can. To kind of go over the details about what was added and what's been changed. Obviously, I've changed the format for like the last few months now, so it's you can still go back and look at when people got added. Let me just say, if you are new as well, this tier list is kind of based on my opinion. Maybe there's 1 or 2 things sort of wrong in the wrong places, but overall, anyone in S and A are just like the best characters to use, and then B is like the usable but in certain situations. The tier list as well is not just based on PvP, it's based on overall gameplay, which is why you see Derriere in S tier, even though she's not the greatest in PvP, but yes, she's still broken or good, but overall Derriere is like one of the best characters you can use in the entire game for anything related content, final bosses, all that stuff, you get what I'm saying, right? So not to confuse people this time, I'm going to add and also change the picture all in one go, because last time I was getting so many comments saying, oh, where's this person, all that stuff. But the first one, let me just do this quickly. We are now adding Rimuru and also Malaskula, the red elite demon. GC, I know he's been watching it, he's been commenting a few times now, I just keep on forgetting. Yeah, these two I just forgot to add throughout the last, couple of months now. Obviously, I edited some Photoshop, so I can miss something. But yeah, Rimuru, kind of a dead character, came out when the game first launched. He's in deity, just do not use him. Only time he's usable is literally in a PvP, in geared PvP, when there's a certain role for stances. And as well, we have deleting Malaskula in C tier. I was going to put her in B, but like she's not that good, like for right now. Obviously, when Assault Melee does come out, a lot of the demons, to be fair, will probably jump up a tier just for the fact you can now use them, especially Malaskula. Malaskula will probably go to A tier, I think. I'm not too sure yet. I've not done my testing. But yeah, so many is announced, so we're just going to leave her in that tier for now. And moving on, we're going to add the new characters and also change some things around. I'm going to go over it in detail on why I think so. So firstly, let's just go from the... Do we go from the bottom? Let's go from the bottom and work our way up. Fat King. Fat King is another old character, despite him being added now. He was very, very early on in JP. I think around when Delgi or Escanor was added. So yeah, it took him a while to get to Global. But yeah, he's a bad character. Granted, he does have very, very high CC, so if you want to go for like the maximum CC in the game, he is one of the characters you do use. Now, going into C tier, we have Elaine. Elaine is bad. Even for the team that she's supposed to be on, she's still bad. Despite her having the co-destruction card, which looks kind of broken, especially when you see Kyo using it, her stats overall ain't the greatest. And yeah, if anything, she's more used for the sub slot, or like the 4th slot in the King team. But even then, the King team is just dead, so there's no point even using it. So yeah, that should go to the C tier. Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit unfortunate that she was based for the King team, because I kind of wished like the actual winged version of Elaine had a better character to use, not a limit to a team. Now moving on to B tier, we have Shin moving up. So Shin's moving up because we have the new Fort Saga missions now, or like you know, the rework. So he is one of the best characters to use in that mission. Basically, the reason he's gone up, he's now a good farm unit, just because the pen team that we've been using for a while and like just other stuff are just no longer working. You need better units. So yeah, Shin is going up. Maybe Hendrickson down. Got a lot of complaints, or at least criticism, saying that he shouldn't be in A tier because, well, yeah, he's not the greatest. He's literally can only be used King. King can only really be used with Hendrickson too, but to be fair, you can get away, even though it's not the greatest, but you can get away with using Festival King by himself or with another team, where Hendrickson, literally, yeah, you're not using him without King. Then we have the 2 new characters. We have Shin and also Jericho. Jericho, the red one at least, not too bad, not too great. She's definitely better now, but I think just... it's hard to rank her, to be fair. And Shin as well. Shin, I think, is not too great, not too bad, but not too good either. I think he's definitely better than a lot of people in the C tier, but I don't think he's on par with people in the A tier, so I think he's going to stay in B. Now, going up onto A tier, cutting through such a really fast. We have, what's it? Blue Draw. So I moved Blue Draw down because at least when they first came out, green was a lot better because it was just heavily ult rush. Literally every game you run into, which is, you know, even still now you're going to see it, but it was always, you know, Merlin, Elizabeth, Gopher, and then Lost Vein. So you kind of needed the green draw. Blue Draw wasn't doing too much because you didn't really need the taunt, you didn't need to have the petrify. You wanted to stop ultimates, right? Which Blue Draw can do, but it's on a tier 2 petrify, which isn't it's good now, but it wasn't good then. So that's why he was in the lower tier or in B tier. But now he's moved up because now we have Saria, which I get to Saria later on. But the whole comp, and you're seeing him more often now because he was just in the coin shop, people have bought him. The blue draw of resistance buffs and taunting is so broken with Sariel. And yeah, honestly, I'm seeing this team more often now. But yeah, this guy's definitely moved up. Now moving down, we have King. King was in S tier for a while, and I know people saw my last tier, they saw what the hell, how is blue non-wing King or higher than the actual blue festival King? Because I mean, Blue King moved down because of Festival King, because you can't cleanse, but no one's used King now, and even still, King will still pop off now. Like, people are using more attack tables now, so having King will be sick. I guess especially against a heavy red meta, King isn't too bad. But I think overall, he's just moving down. His power is kind of dropping off a bit. Yeah, like, even ultimates, people are starting to survive. It's kind of mad with the shield and stuff like that, but I think even in, I guess, because it's not just based on PvP, you can use him in the red demons. A little bit too slow. He's good, but a little bit too slow. Overall, his performance is a little bit too slow to play with, right? So I think this is better characters to use to get a faster improvement, such as, like, you know, AoEs with Lost Veins and Sariels. And then moving on, we have A. So we have Roxy. Green one. Definitely the best unit out of the new 4 that came out. And she's only going to get better. Like, I think she's still going to be in A tier, but just for the fact she's still with her now, it shows how good she is. She's used in the full human team, and even without ranking up her skills, she just does so much damage. I uploaded a video yesterday with her, and she's still doing so much damage to her red units, despite there being a heavy red meta. And obviously, when the 1 comes out and people start using more blues, start using more greens of like Diana and stuff like that, she's just gonna be even more better. I still think she'll be in A tier, but maybe the top of A tier, even though it's not rated, this A tier is not based on like performance, it's just kind of where I added them. But still, she's super good, bro. If you have her, use her. She's actually quite a lot of fun. You like just use her rank 1 and rank 2 skills is so good. It's so weird. Now moving on to S tier, we have the 2 Archangel boys. I guess start with Sario since he is the one at the end. But yeah, like I said, it's not based on order, didn't we just say that? So Sario isn't better than Tamiel, even though he probably is. But yeah, Sario is yeah, I mean, you don't need me to say it. He's broken. One of the best AoE skills in the game. Is passive, super broken. He buffs himself. We have like his actual grace, which ignores 50% of defense, of crit defense when he does crit. The resistance skill he has, the power strike, which does more damage based on resistance, works so withdrawal. Literally, 2 tier 3s, even 1 tier 3. Wow, that whole team is insane. Okay, last we have Tamiel, who is broken. He has 65 damage reduction on his tier 3 skill. Pretty decent passive, not the best, but definitely better in or geared PvP. He lowers the maximum HP, which can go up to like 12k, which it's one extra skill to use, why not? He also has ult drain, which is so good towards him because he needs that for his team to stop people from ulting. Honestly, he's such a good character. Using him is so much fun as well. Definitely, if you haven't used him or you haven't got him, when you do get him, build him up. He's actually quite fun and probably one of the better characters to use in the game. So yeah, there we go. That is the tier list for this month. Like I said, this is the last month before the 1 year anniversary. So obviously next month will be probably on the 3rd or the 4th again from this, because Esther's coming out. No, Esther comes out on the 15th. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, so I will do on the 3rd then. That's if they don't drop Assault Meliodas on the 3rd. Who knows what they're going to do. Boys, next month will be a massive one where we get probably most likely, well, kinda, we might get Assault Meliodas and also Escanor in the next month tier list, which is going to be insane to think about because them two impact the game so much where red characters kind of drop down a bit, blue and green characters go up. Like you can see the Diane right now in B tier is going to definitely shoot up to probably A to even S tier, depending on how she works. And then also as well, like the Commandments, Melascula, even like red Galan, blue Galan, they're going to go up some tiers as well. So it's overall going to be a massive tier list next month. But yeah, hope you guys stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this tier list or if you would change anything. I think it's kind of decent once again. Maybe 1 or 2 things maybe a bit different. Like, I don't know, like Red Arthur goes down the tier, who knows. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and peace.